Hey guys, welcome back. In this video we're going to discuss all about how to create a complete website using React.JS. It is fully responsive and it is fully functional BAS website. So let's look at the project that we will create it. This is a Navbar showcase section, categories section, cards, and final one is footer. So let's move on top. I'm gonna open the company and this is a company page. And also my URL has been changed. When you will click on any link, let's move on down, and everything is great on there. Let's move on this location, and this is a location page. Let's click on the contact, and this is a contact page. One more time I'm going to click on the home page, and I need to check out the web designing page, and this is the web designing page, and these are my projects. I'm going to click to app design, and this is the app design page, and last one is the graphics design. I'm going to click to logo to display the home page. Let's check it now, the responsiveness. So this is mobile device, home page. I'm going to click to menus to display the menu. One more time you can click on it to hide the menus. So let's click at, and I'm going to open the company. There we go. Let's select the 768 pixel. It is tabular size. Select the home page, and our website looks like this in this 768 pixel, and last one is 1024 pixel. Okay, so let me share with you guys how you can create it from scratch. So I'm going to close that and I'm going to stop my server. The first thing is I need to open my designer copy folder. What is the name? Okay, I already mentioned. Okay, in a minute I'm gonna open that. Basically I have a project, so where it is make a website like this one, and I'm gonna open the design copy in the VS Code editor. Okay, and I just use clear commands and npm render. The first thing is we need to design the navbar. So I'm going to click on it, and there we go. This is a default page and the default text. So I need to select the app.css file, and by the way, inside that have our variables that we will use it, and we will use the Google Fonts JS. Let's open the app.js and we will work on it. And the first thing is we need to design the pages. So let's do that to create a navbar. So I'm going to create a folder, pages. Inside the pages I will create a, first one is home page JSX. I'm going to write the RFC. The next thing I'm going to create another page like company. I will use company.jsx, and the next one I'm going to create a contact, not location JSX, and also I need to add another pages contact.js. So I have 4 pages. I need to set this one hard contact. Okay, I also use RFC to display the default text, and also RFC to default page. So once you create the pages, then you need to install React Router DOM. So let's do the npm I React Router DOM. Once we install it, then we will use the React Router inside our project. So let's work on the app.js. So I need to select the browser, but before using it I need to import these. Import, I need to use curly bracket, browser router, routes, and also route. So in the I'll use parentheses, I'll use the browser router. Inside the browser router I need to use route, I need to use routes. Okay, inside the routes I need to use a route, right? So we will use the route to access the pages. Which pages? These pages. So first thing is I'm going to use the path. The path is index.html page, our default home page. So you can use slash or you can use index, but I'm going to use path is index like slash. Then what do you want to display it? So I'm going to use element, and the element I need to pass the component. Which component you will use? I'm going to use home page. So I need to get the home page inside this one file. I'm going to use import home page from pages and home page. So I'm going to save it and refresh a page. Okay, I need to run the command npm run open it. As you can see, the home page is up here. This is the default page, but we need to design the links, am I right? Okay, we will work it on later. This time I just make many duplicates to access the pages that is up here inside the pages. So the next thing you need to add a path is our company. When this path will execute, then I'm gonna call the company component. I need to get that and just copy, and I'm gonna paste on that. Then the next one is location, and I'm gonna get the location component. The final one is contact. So this is path, contact, and this is a component contact. So I need to get it. Okay, so let's access it one by one. So this is the home page, but when you will use slash location, not that, our company. So the company text has been appear, but when you will click on the location, so this is a location page, and I'm going to click on the contact, and this is the contact page. But I have used manually to access the pages, but we need to design the navbar. Okay, so let's work on it. So I'm going to create a folder. Inside the assets is component. Inside the component I will create another folder, navbar. Inside the navbar I will create a component navbar or JSX. See, then I need to create another file like navbar.css. So we need to include this one file inside the navbar.jsx. Okay, okay, I think this file is out of this one. Okay, I need to move it inside there. So let's do the navbar.css. In the navbar.css we need to design the links. Okay, just a minute. So I need to import the link from React.com. So the first thing is I'm gonna add the header, inside the header I will use, just a minute, the container that will help us to display the content in the center of the page. Then I'm going to use nav tag. In the nav tag I will use UL. Inside the UL I will use ally tag. In the ally tag I will use link component like this one, but I need to make a capitalize. So I'm going to select the home page, but you need to assign the path. When user will click on the home page, which path you want to add it. So I'm going to click on the slash sign, means home page. So I'm going to access it multiple times. So I need to just change the paths. Like the next one is our company. So that will company, and that will a location, and this is a location. Last one is contact, and that will contact. So first we're gonna save it, and I'm gonna copy this one component, and I need to open the home page, and I'm gonna paste this one component on there. I need to include that. So, and look at that, our Navbar is ready. So you can click on the company to display the company contact, and this is the home page. Okay, so we need to access these Navbar component with other pages. We need to include that one by one. So I'm gonna add it inside the company page, contact page, and also location page. So let's check it now. I'm gonna click to company, location, and I think I need to set up it in the location. Okay, it is here, but just a minute. Location, where is a home page? Okay, I need to change the path. Where is my Navbar? Yeah, like locations, so it should be displayed. So location, in a minute. My component is location, the path is location, so I'm going to copy it and just select the Navbar company, contact, home page, company, location. I can't see anything, and also I can't see anything inside the. Okay, this is contact, and this is by the location. So this is a path mistake, don't worry all about it. Okay, also I need to fix this one. Is contact, click on it. Okay, in a minute I need to add the slash sign, as it is my mistake. So save it, and let's try it one more time. Company, yeah, locations, contact, everything is great on there, but we need to design it using CSS. So let's work on it. So I'm gonna remove other stuff, and I need to open the navbar.css file. So in the CSS file, the first thing is you need to call the header, use padding top and bottom 2, left and right 0. Then you need to select the header. Also I need to add the logo as well, guys. In the navbar I need to include the logo, so I need to call link. I need to call the class name is logo, image, and I need to get the source of the image. Import logo from assets. Just a minute. Where it is? Just a minute. Assets, and I'm gonna get the home page, desktop, not there. Shared desktop and logo light. I'm gonna use logo tag. Just copy it and I'm gonna paste on there. Curly bracket and just paste this one. So I'm gonna save it and the logo is up here. Great. So let's move on the CSS and we need to design it. So let's select the header, the logo, img, and I'm gonna assign the object fitness code. Width will be 50%. Then the next thing I'm gonna select the nav, use display flags, justify content space between line items, center. Select the nav URL, and the URL I'm gonna use, let's call it none, display flags, nav URL li, and I'm gonna use margin left to make a space. Select the anchor link, and the anchor link nav URL li. Anchor link, I'm gonna use text decoration is normal. Color will be, and I'm gonna use black color that is coming from my variables, and I'm gonna use text transform uppercase. So I'm gonna save it and look at that. So let's move on the CSS file. So in the CSS I'm gonna use body, font family. This is by the way globally file. I will use anything else inside that. This file will apply all of the content, all of the styles with my all of the site. So I'm gonna use font family well by just sans save. The next one is I need to select the container, assign the weight, and also I need to use margin 0 and alter to display the content in the center of the page, as you can see. But I need to fix the navbar space between. Okay, I'll use width. Okay, just a minute. Everything is centered, but I will remove the width like this. And okay, what happened on this one? No link. In a minute, I need to check that. I need to get it, and I'm gonna paste outside of this one. Great, everything is up here, left and right side. So also I'm gonna use where max width and width. Everything is great. So we have successfully designed Navbar. It is working. When you will click on the company to display the company, locations, contact. Okay, focus on the URL. Let's design the showcase section. So I need to open my project file, and I leave the app.css, leave this one as well. And also I don't need that. Just need to open the homepage file, and inside the component I will create a folder like showcase. Inside that you need to create a component like showcase JSX, write the RFC, and also I need to create another file like showcase.css. I need to import this one file CSS inside this one showcase section. I need to call the showcase after the navbar inside my home page. Just remove it and make it one more time to display and import it. So okay, I can't see the showcase in a minute. Where it is, I think I need to find it in the home page showcase. Just a minute. H2 and okay, here's a contact page, but when you will click on the home page in a minute, as you can see the showcase has been appeared. And also we need to make a link in the logo. So there is a navbar, navbar.jsx. so I need to assign the to the path will be home page. So yeah, so in the showcase we need to include the link. So before using it, I'm going to use the section ID will be showcase. Select the container to display the content in the center of the page. Showcase wrapper. Then I need to use showcase content. And after the content I need to make another div to add the image like showcase img. So the first one is heading, so I'm gonna get this one heading and I'm gonna add it inside the first one, h2. This is my heading. And after the heading I will use paragraph, and I need to get that paragraph from there and I'm going to paste on there. Don't need that. Also I need to add the button as well. So learn more, and I'm going to use type is not important, but I will assign it submit. In the showcase I need to add the image, and I'm going to get here image. So I need to import the image from my import image from assets. Inside the assets have home page, desktop, and image hero form. So I'm going to save it and look at that. The content and image is appear inside the page. So let's move on the CSS to design that. So select the showcase wrapper. So we need to divide the columns by using display property flex, justify content space between align item center. You can also use the property with the name of display correct, but I'm going to use display flex height. I'm going to use 80 vh border radius 5 pixel, and I will use the background color will be primary color. So I'm going to save it and look at that. Let's select the showcase img. I'm going to use the object fit is cover, and also I will move it transform. I'll use transform translate y 10%. It will move down. It will move down when you will use the transform translate y. And then I'm going to select the showcase image, and I will use display flex, not the display block, and I will use the margin left auto to move the image in the right side. Then I need to select the showcase content, and I'm gonna send the width will be 60%, padding top and bottom 0, left and right I'm gonna use 4 rand. Showcase content H2, font size I will use 3 rand, color will be white. Then showcase content paragraph, color will be white, and I'm gonna use margin top and bottom 2 rand, left and right 0, line height I will use 1.5, and also I need to use font sizes 1.2 rand. The last one is button tag, so I need to select the showcase content button tag. I'm gonna use background color will be white, color will be black, and outline none, border also none. Our font family I will use inherit, means similar fonts that have used inside the body. Text tone form uppercase, font size I will use 1 rand, padding 0.7 rand, 2 rand left and right, border radius I will use border radius 5 pixel, and finally I need to use cursor pointer. So I'm gonna save it and look at that. This is my showcase section. Let's design the skill section. So I need to move on the code editor, so I need to make skills. I'm gonna use a skill. Okay, and I will create a component. I will create a component inside the home page. Okay, I will create just a minute. I will use the home page, and inside the home page I will leave the showcase. Okay, inside the showcase I will use the skill component, and I need to create a file, skills.jsx and skill.css. So what we need to save, and I need to add the component from the component home page, and to fix this one, home page showcase, and that will cover. And also I need to add the skill. Okay, import skill from component home page skill. So we need to save it, and I can't see anything else. Okay, reason for using, I'm gonna use RFC. What happened on there? Okay. RFC. So I need to save that. Also save it, and the skill I can't see. I can't see skill text inside this one. Home page. After this one, skill. Okay, the component name is skills, and also I need to get the skills. Also I can't see it. Skills. Import desktop hero image. Okay, the problem is coming from this one, so I need to fix it. Assets, homepage, not on the shared desktop, hero image. What is the name? Just a minute. I need to find the okay, I need to move on the home page, desktop, and hero. Yeah, it should be removed. Yeah, great. And also I'm able to see the skill text has been appeared inside there. So we need to use the class container to move the content in the center of the page. Okay, so I need to design that. So I'm gonna use the first I need to ID will be skulls container, and the container I will use cat wrapper, means category wrapper, and that will left content. In the left content I will display the image, but the image is a link, means I will assign the link when user will click on it to move on another page. So I need to use a link. Also I need to import it, link from the React router down. Inside the link I'm going to use web image dot web img image, and I'm going to get the source. This is another way to get the image. So assets, homepage, and the homepage have a desktop, and the desktop I'm going to use image web design large. So this is a web image. So outside of the web image, no, inside the web image, just a minute, I'm gonna check the web. Okay, inside this one I will assign the class image content, and the content is I'm gonna use h2 web design, and also I'm gonna use view projects. So I'm gonna save it, and okay, I can't see it. Anything else, I don't know why. Okay, I need to find the error, where the error is coming from. React router Tom. Okay, I restrict it. There we go. So the image and also content. So we will work on it, but before working on it, I also make another content. I'm gonna get it, paste on there. It is very simple and beginner based project. So I just design it using React.JS and CSS to calculate the component and add the component inside your main page, and yeah, you can use the HTML to design that, to design the structure. So let's move on this one, and that will write content. In the write content, I need to add the app image, and I'm going to get the app image desktop image app, and that will app design. And also I need to get something, and I'm going to paste on one more time. and then we need to design the image graphics. So we need to save it, and we have 3 images and 3 sections. So we need to move on the CSS. I don't need this one. This is optional. So the first one is you need to select the scale. So we need to work on it. Design it. Margin, I'm going to use 4M and 0 to make a space top and bottom. Same thing you need to do to divide the columns by using display purple flags. Justify a space between align item center, and also I'm going to use gap to make a space to run. So I'm going to save it, and it doesn't work. I don't know. I need to check. Okay, I need to include the link inside there. Scale.css. Okay, and it should be displayed perfectly. Yeah. So this is the first one, and this is the second one. So that divide the columns. Then cat wrapper have an image. So I'm going to use width will be 670 pixels of each image, and also I'm going to use border radius 5 pixels. So I need to select the right content and right side content, like these content. So I will use the display property flex direction column, and justify on it center, and I'm going to use gap as well 1.5. So I'm going to save it, and look at that, right? So let's see. I'm going to select the web image dot add image dot graph. Okay, just a minute. App image, web image, and this will be graph image. So I need to get it, and also I'm going to use graphic image, and I'm going to use cursor will be pointer, and I'm going to use the position is relative. Using for position relative, I will use the overlay effect, overlay inside this one page, inside each image. So I'm going to select it and paste on there. After each class, I'll use pseudo selector before also before. I need to use position is absolute. I use the position relative inside your main. Once you use the position absolute relative inside your main page, then when you will call the pseudo selector, then you need to use position as a relative. Content will be now with 100%. Height I will use 99%. Background color RGBA, light black color, and also I will use the border radius 5 pixels as well. So I'm going to save it, and look at it, the overlay effect has been applied on each image. But don't worry, we will fix it. This issue, I don't know where it's coming from. Okay, and when I hover the mouse, so also I'm going to use hover it, I'm going to get it and use on there as well. When I hover the mouse, I'm going to use background color RGBA 231, 129, 107 and 0.5. So I'm going to save it, as you can see, and we will fix it in a minute. So select the image content, use position is absolute, and also you need to select your, yeah, it's working in a minute. So in the position relative, I'm going to use it, will move top 50%, and this is image content by the way. Left 50%, transform, translate, negative 50%, negative 50%. color will be white, and width will be 100%, text align center. So I think my content should be displaying the center of the image. Great. But I need to fix the issue which is up here to space. Okay, I don't know where is the space. So in the space, I think margin top and bottom forearm is best, but I will decrease it. So I don't know why this one images doesn't work. I need to check this one. Sections, skills. Okay, here's a mistake. Skills. Great. But the issue is on there. So I use the content cap. Also send it to them. And this is right side for him. This is right side, so this is the first one. Okay, just leave this one and I'm gonna work on it on later. So after this, displaying the wall effect and content, so select the image content, select the H2, I'm gonna use font size 300, font weight 500, 500, letter spacing 2 pixels. Select the image content, paragraph, text align on the center, and letter spacing as well 5 pixels. So I'm gonna save it and look at that. Okay, here's some issue on the spacing, but I will fix it on later. The important thing is when I hover the mouse and click on this one link or this one image, then I need to move on the particular page. So I need to move on there. So that is our link page or the designing page. So I need to use to slash and I'm gonna use web design. This is my URL. After the home page, this is my URL of this one page. So you need to get it and you need to paste on this second one section, and that will app design. Same thing you need to do on this is app design, and where is my okay, here is the next. I need to get it and I need to divide this one, and this is another section, so I need to get it, link and paste on this one, and this is a graphics design, so to graph. So I'm gonna save it, and by the way I need to add select sign as well on there. Yeah, it's working perfectly. So I'm gonna click on the web design, and there we go. Move on down, app design, okay, both are app design, not app design. This is app design, this is a web design. So last one is web design. Okay, yeah. This is a graphics design. This is web design. So I'm gonna save it. Web designing, app design, graphics design. Click on it. Yeah, it's working. So yeah, we have successfully completed more than 3 sections. So in the next section we're gonna work on the cards. So let's do that. So I go to code editor and I'm gonna remove this one file as well. And inside the home page I will create a folder cards, or you can use I'm gonna use cards. This is a folder. Inside the folder I will create a cards.jsx. Also I will create a file, CSS file, cards.css, and that will RFC, and I'm gonna import the CSS file as well. And I need to call this one cards inside the home page, like this. So I'm going to save it, and it should be display the cards content right now, as you can see. So I need to move on the cards, and we need to divide these sections. So right, the section ID will be cards, and I'm going to use container cards wrapper, and I'm going to use card home page, card header, and the card header I will get the image from SR source, assets, home page, and desktop illustration, and that will push in it. After that, I will use the image, circle image, and get the image source, assets, shared. After the shared desktop, inside the desktop a BG pattern, small circle. So this is our card header. After the card header, I need to create a card body, and the card body I need to add the text is fishnet. Then inside that I'm going to use card footer as well, and then I need to get the content from there, and I'm going to paste inside there, right? So I'm going to save it, and look at that, the first one, and yeah. So I need to get the card home and make it duplicate 3 times, so 3 images, 3 type of content. So the first one is patient, and the next one is I'm going to use source full, and also I need to change it resource full, like this. And the last one is friendly, so I need to use friendly. And also I need to change the image as well, friendly. So we need to save it, and look at that. So let's move on the CSS to design it, and also I'm gonna add the shape. This is 2. I will manage it on later. This time I'll just leave it. Okay, so we need to work on the CSS. Yeah, I need to use cards. But right now I don't need to use anything else. Just leave it. And I'm gonna select the cards, card wrapper. I need to divide these sections, so using display property flex, and I'm going to use OnlineITtuts center, use gap to run, and I'm going to save it, and okay, it doesn't work, so I don't know. Cards.css, okay, cards.css, and okay, everything is good on it. I think I can't see the image inside the resourceful. Okay, here's my mistake, so I need to remove that. Yeah, great. So I need to select the cards, card homepage, so I'm going to use the image as well. I'm going to display flags, no, display black, margin auto 0 and auto to display the image in the center. Okay, good. And also I'm going to use text align center inside the card wrapper to display everything in the center. Great. Then I need to select the card header, card body, and cards, card header. The first one is I'm going to use margin top and bottom 2 left and right 0. And also I need to select the cards dot circle image. Its position will be absolute. Once you use position absolute, then you need to use position as a relative inside there. Then I'm going to use, it will move top 5% and left 30%. So I'm going to save it and look at that. Everything is good. Okay, cool. And finally I need to call the shapes. Shape, I'm gonna add the shape as well. So in a minute I need to also card shape outside of the card wrapper. I'm gonna call it shape. So in a minute, okay, yeah, card shape image source assets share desktop and bg pattern leaf. Like this one. I'm gonna save it, and okay, the shape has been appeared. So we need to design it. We just use simple few things. Cards, card shape, and I'm gonna use position is absolute. Once you use position absolute, then you need to move on the top of your parent there and use position as relative. Once you add it, then you need to use top, it will move 35%, and right it will move 10%. And also I'm going to use z index -1 to display it one step back. Okay, cool. Yeah, also we need to add the shapes inside this one showcase section. So I need to, where is the here? So I'm going to just select the control and select it, and I'm going to leave other files, and just a minute. So in a minute container. So inside the container I will use showcase shape. Inside that I'm gonna get the image. So this time this method. So I will try to another way. Import. Let's try it. Import, and that is hero shape from source. Okay, I can't get access it. Source. Okay, I need to use same thing. Assets, homepage, desktop, bg pattern here homepage. I need to get it and paste on. Okay, so select the CSS. In the CSS you need to use showcase shape, and its position will be absolute. It will move top 150 pixel and it will move right side in 300 pixel. Also I'm going to use that index +3. So, as you can see, the shape has been appeared inside our right side section. So yeah, it's very nice. So in the next section we're gonna work on the footer. So let's move on the code editor to design the footer section. So I'm gonna remove the showcase file in this one also, and I will create a footer, but I will create a footer outside of the home page because I will use it multiple times inside my project. So I will use the footer folder. Inside that I will create a footer JSX, and also I will create a file footer.css. So write RFC footer, and also I'm going to import like this, and I'm going to get that inside my home page like that. So we need to save it, and look at that, the footer has been appeared. So inside the footer, in a minute, inside the footer I will assign the first one. I'm going to assign the ID will be footer, and the container. In the container I will use the footer header, and that will be left content. What happened on there, and I'm gonna get, and then this will be right side content. In a minute, right content. In the right content I need to use button tag, and in the button tag I will use get in touch. In the left content I will use h2, and I just use let's talk about to your project. And also I need to add the paragraph tag, get the content from this one, paste on there. So I'm going to save it, and look at that. Let's talk about your project. And so yeah, so we need to move on the CSS file. And the CSS file we just design the what, just a minute, I need to use footer. I'm going to use margin 4 0 and footer header. I'm going to use background color wall, primary color, border radius I will use 5 pixel, and also I'm going to use height will be 40 VH. Display flags and just effect on the space between a line item center, and also I'm going to use padding top and bottom 0, left and right 4 ems. So I'm going to save it, and look at that, right side content, left side content. Then select the footer header. Inside the h2 font size I'm going to use 2 rem, color will be white, and then footer header paragraph I'm going to assign the weight will be 70%, color will be white, and I'm going to use margin top 1 rem to make a space. Then the next one is footer header button tag. I'm going to use outline none, border also none, background color white color, and color will be black. Font family I will use inherit, font size I will use 1 rem, text transform packets, padding 0.72 rem, and also border radius 5 pixels. Last thing I'm going to edit because I will be pointer, so I'm going to save it, and look at that. So when I hover the mouse on the button, so I need to add the effect will be hover, background color will be var, secondary color will be white. So I'm gonna save it. Look at that. And also I'm gonna add the transition, a little bit of 0.3 us. So I'm gonna save it and look at that. So this is our first one, our outer footer. So let's create another footer, footer bottom. So where I will use the footer bottom. Okay, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna use fragment. I'm gonna paste this one content, and then I will use the footer bottom component. I will create that inside the footer folder, footer bottom JSX FC and footer bottom. So I'm going to save it, and where is the content? Here's the footer bottom content has been appeared inside there. So I need to fix it in the footer bottom. Just a minute. I will use the class will be footer wrapper. Inside that I'm gonna use the container. Inside the container I will create another footer nav. Yeah, so I'm gonna save it. And where is my, okay, just a minute. First thing is I will create a footer nav.jsx RFC. So for the bottom I need to import it by using that tactics. Okay, so we need to design the footer. So I need to move on the navbar, and I need to get complete content, and I'm gonna paste on the footer navbar. Just change it to footer nav, copy it, and I'm gonna paste on there. Right, so it should be display the navbar, but I think something is wrong. Footer, okay, just a minute. Okay, here's a mistake. Right now the navbar is ready inside my footer. Then the next thing, we need to design this one section. So I need to move on the CSS file. So I need to select the footer underscore wrapper. I'm going to use background color will be var dark gray, and height will be 35 VH. Then I need to select the footer, but first I'm going to save it, and look at that. I need to move this one on the bottom. So let's move on there. So I'm going to use the transform translate y 25%. So it should be move on down. Yeah, great. And yeah, cool. So let's see the footer nav. So in the footer nav I will assign the class footer nav. So we need to work on that, and we will manage it. So select the footer nav, and I'm going to use display flags, justify a space between align item, center, and I'm going to use padding top 6 RAM. So I'm going to save it, and yeah, the content is up here, but I need to change the logo to logo light like this. I don't know why it doesn't appear. Okay, in a minute I will fix it. So where is this one? So I'm gonna select the footer name. Inside that I have a logo, so I'm gonna use object footage color. Weight will be 50%, and yeah, I'm gonna use footer navial display flags. Let's just start that snow, and everything is great on there. I don't need to use it multiple times, but I don't know why I can't see the logo. So in a minute I will undo that. So it should be nope. So I think I need to move on down to just a minute. I'm going to set RAM 10 RAM. Footer name. Just a minute. The text is okay, but I can't see the logo. Why? I don't know. So I think something's wrong inside my. So let's Z next turn. So I think it should be displayed now. Why this Navbar doesn't move on down? So footer wrapper. So I'm gonna use footer and yellow line because I will add the color on this one. Yeah, great. By the way, the Navbar have been moved on bottom. For reasoning displaying the Navbar on bottom, I have a problem inside this one file, so I need to include the import footer.css file. So it should be applied the CSS on there. So just a footer name, okay. And this is my other Navbar. So I also check the top Navbar as well. Yeah. So I need to remove this one top Navbar and leave this on footer.css, but I think footer name. Okay, here's a mistake. So it should be apply the class like this one. And the problem is logo is this is a dark color, so I need to use light.png. So I'm gonna save it and look at that. And also I need to fix the padding top 6 rem to 4 rem. It will move top. Okay, so the next one is footer content. So in the footer content I need to add few things. So where it is footer bottom, so I will create a footer content as well. Footer content.jsx. So I need to add the component on there. On cat. So I don't need a Navbar. I just work on the footer. So inside this one I need to assign the class will be footer txt wrapper. So inside that I need to add the addresses, and first I will divide the columns. So first one is address, the second one will be contact, and the third one will be social. icons. So in the first one I need to get the content and then I need to paste on there one by one. So I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna use p 2 times more, and that will copy, and I'm gonna paste on there. That will copy and I'm gonna paste on there. And in the contact, just a minute, I need to get it, p contact, and a p. I need to get the second one and the third one, and the last one I need to get the images. So I'm gonna use image. So C assets, shared, desktop, icon, Facebook, and just change the icon as YouTube, and that will Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest. So I'm gonna save it and look at that. The contents and also our icons have been appeared inside there. Okay, so let's move on to CSS. So the first thing is, first I need to work on the CSS to design the next one section, footer underscore txt dot wrapper. So I need to divide the column by using display property flags, justify content space between align items center, and I'm going to use padding top 2.5 and to make a space, and footer text wrapper p, color will be white, and also I need to set up the images. Footer wrapper social ing, one is margin left to down, cursor will be pointer. The last thing, I'm gonna hover the mouse on the footer text social ing, and just opacity will be 0.5. So I'm gonna save it and look at that. Okay, I think it's mistake, and it should be nope. So I need to get the class footer text. Okay, why it doesn't move the images? Footer text wrapper social. Okay, it is worked. Okay guys, so this is our footer section, complete footer section, and everything is great on there. So this is our complete home page. So we need to work on the another pages like app design, web design, app design, graphic design, and so on and so forth. So let's work on the web design section. Inside this one we need to create a page. Inside the page we need to display the navbar, footer, and some content which appear inside the center of the page. So let's work on it. So I'm going to create a page. Inside the pages folder, what I'm going to use web design X. Okay, and I'm going to save it, and I need to call that, but before calling it I also created many other pages. Just a minute, what happened on there? Okay, here's a web design. So also we need to create another pages like app design, graphics design as well. So let's do that. I'm going to use graphics design.jsx RFC, and also I'm going to create app design.jsx. see, these are pages, right? So we need to link it. So I need to open this one page. In a minute, I need to close that, and I need to open the app.jsx. So I need to make a multiple route, and I need to include one by one pages. So import. The first one is web design from pages and web design, and also we need to use app design, and also this will be app design, and last one is graphics design, and I'm going to use graphics design. So this is contact. After contact, I'm going to display the web design. This is my path, and inside this one path I need to display this one component like web design, and that is app design. So I'm going to use app design. This is a URL, by the way. I'm going to get it and I'm going to paste on there. And last one is graphics design. So I'm going to paste on there. So I'm going to save it and click on it. As you can see, web design has been up here. Click on it, app design, click on it. I can't see graphics design content, so I don't know why. Okay, I think something is wrong inside the path, so we need to fix the path. So I'm going to copy the path and I'm going to open the skills. So yeah, here is a path mistake, so I need to use graphics design. So it should be display the content. So graphics design right now, as you can see. So on each page I need to display the navbar and also footer. So let's work on it. I'm going to close that and I'm going to open, just a minute, I just open app design. In the app design I need to display the navbar. So just call navbar component like that. Then you need to import that navbar from component navbar. So the navbar should be up here inside the app design. So let's see, like this one page. Right now, as you can see, we need to add footer as well. So I'm gonna use this tactics. It doesn't work. Okay, I'm gonna use import footer component footer, just like save it. And as you can see, this is the app design page. Inside that have a navbar and also footer. So you can use same thing. I'm gonna copy it and go to the company and I'm gonna paste on there. Okay, company, yeah. And also I need to import the component and there, get it, and go to graphics design. I'm gonna paste on the component, and also you need to import this, copy and just paste it. And web design, and the web design you need to import same thing like this. So I'm gonna save it, and so this is the app design. I'm gonna click to designer, click on web design, and this is web design. Focus on your URL. Last one is graphics design, right? So we need to design the navbar. So showcase section. After the showcase section, we need to display some projects. So let's work on it. So I'm gonna close this one, this one, this one. I just leave the web design. So inside this one I need to create a showcase. This showcase I will create a component folder from components, and I'm gonna add the name of the web design folder name, and I'm gonna use showcase.jsx, and I'm gonna add the showcase.css. Just write RFC, and then you need to import showcase.css. So we need to add it inside this one file. So we need to save it, and look at that, the showcase content has been appeared inside the web design. So let's move on the showcase, and we need to work on it. So I'm going to use class will be container. Inside that I need to add the class cat showcase. Inside the cat showcase I'm going to use showcase content h2, and I'm going to use web design p paragraph. Get it. I'm going to paste on there. So the content should be appear. Nope. Okay, what? Class name content. I don't know why it doesn't appear on this one page. By the way, this is a web design. Yeah. Okay, showcase content. Okay, I will use this way. Just leave this one. So yeah, the content is up here. So we need to work on the CSS. So I'm going to select the kit showcase. I'm going to use background color RGB. The RGB color will be 231, 129, 107, 0.9. Height should be 30 VH. Border radius 5 pixels. Use property display flags. Justify center. Line item center. Flex direction should be column. So I'm gonna save it. Look at that. Select the cat show h2. Font size I'm gonna use 3:1. Color will be white. Cat show P color will be white, and width should have 30%. Text align center. Cat show, and in a minute. I need to display the showcase shape. Okay, just a minute. I'm gonna check get showcase. First I'm gonna save it and let's see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, looking so nice. So inside this one section we're gonna display the projects. Okay, but I think I need to remove this one. I will work on it online. So the next thing I need to work on the projects. So let's design the cards. So I'm gonna use cards, and I will create a cards inside the web design, and this will be showcase. In a minute I will create a folder with the name of showcase, and I will move the files because I will create many other things inside this one. And I will create a cards, right? And then the next thing I need to call the showcase on there, and I think it should be displayed here. Nope. Where okay, just a minute, I leave this one and just check the everything. Yeah, it's working. So I'm gonna create a file inside the cards.jsx, and also I'll create another file cards.css. The cards I use RFC, and I need to import cards.css. So the cards should be imported, and look at that. So inside the cards we need to design the pages, sections that contains the image and also content. So let's work on it. Class container, and I'm going to use card wrapper card, and I'm going to use card header. I'm going to get the image from src source, web design, and desktop image express. Just a minute, this is a express like this. So outside the card header, I'm gonna use card body, and I'm gonna use h2. I'll get the content from, where is my file that have a content like this one. So I'm gonna get the content, I'm gonna paste on there, p, and I need to get that, I'm gonna paste on there. Right, so this is our first one card. So I'm gonna save it, and look at that, the image and also content are appear inside the web page. So I need to make a duplicate more than, I don't know, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need to change the content one by one, then I will change the images. So this is the express. The next one is Ikson. So I need to get it. This is Ikson, and this is a photon. I'm gonna get the photon, and that is our builder, and the builder is like this. Then blogger, and I'm gonna get the blogger like that. And last thing, I need to use comp. Okay, and the content should have a comp. So I'm gonna paste on it. So I'm gonna save it, and we have more than 3, 4, more than 6. Yeah, so we need to change the images. So let's see from top. So this is the express, and that is the next one is Ikson. So I just use Ikson. So I'm gonna save it, and it doesn't appear the second one image, I don't know. Okay, I will try it. Image. The Ikson image like this, and the third one is photon. So I'm gonna get photon, right, and that is builder. So just change the image builder, and it is blogger. So I need to use blogger, and that is a comp. So I need to change the comp. Okay, okay. So we have 6 images with content. So we need to use CSS to design it. So I'm going to open the CSS file, and inside that I need to divide the columns. This time I'm going to use card this get property to divide the columns. Get a template column. I'm going to use the repeat 3 1 alpha gap. I'm going to use 2rem to make a space, and I'm going to use margin top 4rem to make a space between our top section and our bottom. Text element should be sender, save, and it doesn't work. Okay, I need to check the card. Okay, has mistaken my cards. Okay, why? So it should be displayed. Yeah, good. But my content is out of my container, right? Out of this one. So let's fix it. So I'm going to use card wrapper image. Object fit will be cover with 100%, and height should be 400 pixel. Border radius I use 5 pixel, and display block. And also I'm going to use margin top 32 megapixel negative, so it will move on the top. So look at that. Right, and let's work on the card. Background color RGB 231, 129, 107, 0.2, and I'm gonna use border radius 5 pixel. Also I'll use the overflow hidden. I don't need to display the scroll bar. Also I'll use the transition of 0.3 as I'll use a hover effect when I hover the mouse. Select the card body, and the card body I'll use padding 0 and left and right 1 RAM. Select the card body, have H2, so the color will be primary color, and also I will use the margin bottom 1 RAM. Card body P. I'm going to do margin top and bottom 1 RAM, left and right 0. And last thing I need to select the card. However, select the image, so I just use skull 1.1. Also use transition as well. Okay, I'll use as look at that. I hover the mouse, it doesn't work. Okay, I don't know. Okay, has card. Look at that. Okay, but I don't know why transition. Okay, yeah, cool. So yeah, I need to make a space by using margin top and bottom 1 RAM to make a space both sides. Okay, great. And also I'm going to use the card will be cursor pointer. This is a great thing about it. So after this one I need to display the same thing like this in these categories. So how you can do that? So I'm going to get the same thing. First thing is I'm going to create a folder like categories. That's a folder name. Inside that I'm going to use the file will be cat.jsx, and also I'll create a file css file cat.css. So inside the cat I will use RFC just like that. And first I need to save it. I don't need this one as well. And after the card I will okay, just a minute, cat, and that will be cat, should be cat. Okay, so save, and I'm going to call the cat component just like that. Okay, so what get.jsx. In a minute I'm gonna find the problem. src web design.jsx. categories cat. Okay, just a minute. Web design doesn't exist. I don't know why. Just a minute, guys. So I'm gonna remove it. Web design categories get.jsx. Okay. Okay, cat. Okay. The problem should be gone. Okay. So let's work on the web design. After this one, I need to display the categories, right? So the categories is coming from home page and like this one, and I'm going to get the same thing and I'm going to paste on there. Same thing. Remember, I'm going to change the name is cat and also cat. Okay, and also I need to change it like cat.css. It should be displayed the same thing like this one, but I don't need this one. I need to display only app design and graphics design. So what I need to do on there, I need to remove this one left content from there, just like this. The next thing, we need to add the display property flags to add the same thing inside this one section. Nope, I will use another tactics. Just a minute. I need to remove only on this one content. So I need to get the app content. Also I need to get this one from there, and this should be appear in the left side content, and this will be appear in the right side content. And look at that, guys. Right? I don't assign the style, different style on there, because I just leave the first one from there. Okay, so the next page also ready, and the last thing we need to fix the few things. So yeah, everything is great on there, and yeah, I need to fix this one also. I need to hover the mouse and I need to change the effect, and I'm going to show you important things. So I have many folders, many files, right? So I need to open the pages and I need to open the home page. I need to fix few things inside the showcase. So I need to select the control and I'm gonna hover the mouse on the particular component, click on it. It should be displayed the particular component. Inside the component have a CSS file, so I can easily access the particular component with the help of onClick. Okay, so I need to design this one button effect. Okay, so I need to select this one button. I hover the mouse, background for RGB 231. I don't know the color combination, so I need to find out the web design, not footer CSS, and I think I have used the file. Nope. Where I use the hover effect. Let me check it. Yeah, this color I need to add it. Where it is. When I hover the mouse, okay, secondary. Okay, just a minute, I need to get that. So footer.css. Okay, secondary color, remember. Okay, var secondary color. So I'm going to save it, and however the mouse doesn't work. Yeah, color should be white. There we go, guys. This is my complete home page. This is a web design page, and same thing we're gonna do with app design and graphics design. Okay, so let's move on the next one page, like app design. Inside this we're gonna display everything similar that have used inside the web design, but we need to change the images, like showcase content, headings, and so on and so on. So let me share with you how you can do that. Open this one file, open the code editor. So here's the app design page that is coming from pages, right? Inside that have navbar and footer. So the step number 1, you need to create a folder inside the component app design. Inside that you need to get all of the content, like cards and categories, showcase. You need to paste inside there, right? The next thing, I'm gonna delete the CSS file from the app design page, because I will assign the similar styling that I have used inside my showcase web design page. And also I know that once you complete that, the next step, you need to call the components inside your home page. Then I'm going to change one by one everything. So I'm going to call the showcase. The showcase file is coming from your import showcase from component app design showcase, and that will showcase. I'm going to save the file. Okay, I can't see the file, I don't know. Okay, there's some mistakes, so I need just a minute. I'm gonna check the file if I have any problem. App design file. Okay, the CSS doesn't exist inside this one file, so I don't need this one. So that should be the content. I'm gonna refresh my page. There we go. So this is a web design page, but inside the URL have an app design. So we need to change the content to app design. Next thing, I'm gonna get the content from my content.md file. So I'm gonna get this one, copy and paste on there. I'm gonna save it and get it. The next thing, I need to call the cards. So inside the cards, just a minute, first thing I'm going to call the cards component, and that is coming from same locations. So I'm going to call the cards. Okay, okay, I need to change the cards. Save it, and the cards are up here, but I don't know why the content. Okay. Let me check the cards. Okay, just a minute. I also copy that, and I'm gonna paste. Just a minute. I'm gonna copy complete CSS file, and I'm gonna paste inside there. And I'm gonna check it's working or not. Nope. I need to import the file. Import call.css. Yeah, it's working. Let me delete it. So I'm gonna try it. Just a minute, I'm gonna remove the content. Let me check that. Yeah. So I'll leave this one file. Okay. The next thing I'm gonna do, just a minute, I'm gonna close all of the things. Just a thing, leave this one. So we need to change the images that is up here inside there, and also change the content. So I'm gonna get the content from there one by one, and I'm gonna paste on my this one page. And that was a similar thing, so I'm gonna change facet like this. Todo, and this way Todo, Loop Studio, get it, paste on. Also we need to change the images. The images is coming from app design page, a folder, desktop. Inside the desktop have a Loop Studio, so I'm gonna get this one part and I'm gonna paste on there. Just change the image, like what is the name? Just a minute. Set I can facet Loop Studio. Okay, I don't need this one. I'll leave this one, and I'll leave the same file. And I'm going to change this one to Todo app design. And that will be Todo. The next one is facet, so I'm going to paste the path and I'm going to use facet image. And the second last, yeah, so I'm going to get it. Desktop, not icon. And the last and final one is express to, just a minute, path left add filter. So I'm going to save the file. The content have changed right now, as you can see. So this is a, by the way, app design page. I'm now open the home page and I'm going to click the web design. So this is a designing page. The next thing I'm going to do, I need to display the categories. Same thing you need to do on there. So let's do this. So I'm gonna, where it is, app design. So I'm gonna open that. After this one project, I need to call the categories. Okay, just call. Just a minute. I'm gonna check the cat component, and that is coming from the cat, the categories, cat. And one more time I need to check that I don't need this one file, so I think it should be, yeah, great. And inside this one page, by the way, this is the app design page, so inside the app design page I need to remove this one image, and also I need to remove the text as well, path as well, and so on. So the first one is I need to call the web design, and also I need to change the path to app design to web design, and also I need to change the image, web design. So I'm going to save the file, and in a minute okay, web design small, so I'm going to save the file. Okay, that's perfect on there. Yeah, so the next one is graphics design. In the graphics design we're gonna use same thing. So let's work on the this one page, graphics design. So we're gonna use same thing that we have used on earlier. So I'm gonna create a folder, but before creating that I'm gonna close all of the stuff from there, and I will leave this one file because I will add another content inside there. So I need to open the app design, graphics design page. Inside the graphics design have a let me check that, have a navbar and footer, right? But I need to add few things like cards and so on and so forth. So just a minute. Inside the components you need to create a folder like graphics design. I will use this way, and I'm gonna add same tactics that we have used on earlier. Like I need to get the cards, categories, and showcase. Copy that and open the graphics design folder, paste on there, right? Then you need to call one by one each component inside there. So let me call that showcase, and I'm gonna import the showcase from components, and inside the component I have the graphics design, showcase, and showcase. The next thing I'm gonna call the cards, and call cards, and then the cards. I'm gonna save the file and graphic design, showcase cards, and inside the cards, cards. There we go. So app design, cards, and also we need to add the cat means categories. So I'm gonna cat, and that is coming from categories cat. So I'm gonna save the file, and look at that. So guys, we're gonna use different things to change the content inside this one page. So I'm gonna do that one by one. So I have a file with the name of content. So inside this one file I'm gonna add the one by one content. I'm gonna get the content, and I need to move the showcase and just change that as this one, and I need to change that graphics design. So we have seen the content has been changed. The next thing I'm gonna close it. The next thing I need to call the cards. Inside the cards I need to change one by one components. I just display only on 3 components, 3 boxes inside this one page. So let me add that, and then I will remove other stuff from there, like this one. So I don't need that. So I'm going to save the file, and look at that. So by the way, this is a graphics design page. So inside this I need to remove this one image and display the web design, app design page, right? So let me get the file like categories cat, and that is web design. The first one, the next one is graphics design. So in the next one I'm going to use app design, and also need to change the path and also image as well. So I'm going to save the file, and look at that. Everything is working perfectly. When you will click on the web design or app design, you should be able to see the particular page. So I'm going to click on it. As you can see, this is the web design. I click on app design, I'm gonna click on the graphics design. Everything is working perfectly. So we're gonna work on the company, location and contact page. So let's move on the code editor and design this one page. Oh company, you can add the about us page, about us detail. So where is a company like this one? So I'm gonna create a folder, company, I'm gonna use company. So the first thing I'm gonna add is showcase.jsx, and also I need to add the file, CSS file, showcase.css, and I need to use the RFC, import the file like this one, and I'm gonna add the class will be container, and I'm gonna call the component inside this one for showcase, right? So the content should be up here on the, yeah, great. So I'm gonna use the very simple things inside this one page. The first one is I need to create a about wrapper about showcase wrapper. So I'll divide the columns by using left side, left content, and also right content. And the left content, I will display the about, and I'm gonna get the content from my content.md file like this one. I'm gonna copy that and I'm gonna paste on there. In the right side, I'm gonna display the image. So the image is coming from source, assets, about desktop, and about header image. So I'm gonna set the file. Look at that. Image is too large, but don't worry, we'll manage it. So let me open the CSS file, and the CSS file we will divide the columns by using about showcase wrapper. I'm gonna use display flags, justify space between, align it and send it. Also I'm gonna use background color var, primary color, border radius 5 pixel, and first I'm gonna set the file, and look at that. The next thing I'm gonna use about wrapper left content, so I'm gonna make up a space by using padding, top and bottom 0, left and right 4M. Let's select the above left content H2. I'm gonna use font size 3 color will be white. Same thing I'm gonna do inside the paragraph will be color white, and also I'm gonna use line height 1.7. I'm gonna set the file, and look at that. This is my about section showcase area. Let me use the about section, right content, IMG, and the object fit will be color, and also I'll use the border radius 5 pixel. Yeah, the next thing I'm gonna add the shape. So in a minute I need to check the shape where the shape is exist. Okay, inside this one page, this one section, outside of this one I'm gonna add the about shape, image, source, assets, about desktop, and yeah, PG pattern image. Okay, the circle has been appeared inside there, so let me use it. So the first one is you need to use about shape, position the letter, not a letter, absolute, and also you need to select your parent, and I'm going to use position will be letter. Well, the circle is out of my showcase section, so I need to hide it. So I'm gonna use outfiller heading, so it should be hide. Yeah, good. So this is our showcase section. So let's move on the next one section. So I'm gonna open this one file. So by the way, this will use multiple times, so I'm gonna close this one as well. So inside the company, in a minute I also open that. Inside the company I will create a folder that will showcase. So I will move these files inside this one folder. Then the next one is, first I'm going to save the file and I need to import these from showcase assembly. So I think it should be displayed same thing. Yeah. So I'm going to close that, close this one, and inside the company I will create a folder like talent, and inside the talent I will create a file talent.jsx, and also I need to create another file talent.css. Use the basic structure and I need to import the file talent.css. So I'm going to save the file, copy the component, paste on there, and I'll just remove the T and hit enter to get the import as well on this page. So let me show you. Yeah, as you can see. So let me find that. Okay, so let's work on it. So same thing I'm gonna do, class container. Inside the class I will use talent wrapper. I will use the same thing, left side, and that will right side. On the left side I'm going to display the image. The image is coming from assets, about desktop, and the image is image while class talent. And the right side I'm going to display the content like this one. So I'm going to get it, I'm going to paste on there, and that will p one time paste, save, and I'm going to also make another paragraph. I'm going to copy it and I'm going to paste on it. So I'm going to save the file and look at that. So we need to work on the CSS. So let me call the talent wrapper. I'm just going to flex, just if I can space between OnlineITtuts center. So I'm going to save the file and look at that. Okay, good. Also I'll use margin bottom to make a space for them, and I'm going to use background color var. This time I'm going to use RGB 231, 129, 107 and 0.5%. And also I'm going to use margin top as well, border radius of 5 pixels, and I'm going to use gap to rem spaced. So I'm going to save the file and look at that. Have a space top and bottom as well. The image is appearing in the left side and the content is appearing in the right side. So let's select the talent wrapper image. So I'm going to use object for it will be cover and border radius 5 pixels. Let's select that talent wrapper h2. Font size will be 3 and color will be primary color. So I'm going to save the file and look at that. The next one is paragraph. I will just a minute, I'm going to check it. Okay, I will also add the PR tag inside there to make a space. So on, yeah, it's perfect. So let me call the talent wrapper right side, and I'll make a space outside by using padding to run. Okay, that's perfect. This is about, this is a talent. So I'm gonna not close that. I'm gonna open this one file, and inside that I'm gonna use the cities. I'll create a cities components. Right, so I will create a folder, cities, not okay. That is showcase. Outside of the showcase, I need to create a folder, cities. So inside the cities, I will create a component like cities.jsx, and also I will create a file css cities.css, and this time I'm going to remove the talent css file from this one tab. Write the basic structure, import the file cities.css, and I'm going to save the file, remove the cities, and enter one more time to display the cities on there. Yeah, great. So inside this one page, I'm going to display the cities. Yeah, so I'm going to display the cities shapes. So let me work on it. Okay, before using it, I'm going to assign the ID. ID is city cards container. Inside the container, I will use city home page, right? And but before using it, I will use the city cards wrapper. So inside that, I'm going to use city home page, and on each home page I will display the image, city name, and button, right? So just a minute, I will use card header. Inside the card header, I will use image. The image is coming from source assets, shared desktop. Inside the desktop, I'm going to use illustration Canada. Okay, and also I need to add the circle image as well. So inside the card, yeah, circle image. So the circle image, I'm gonna get the source assets, shared, and desktop bg pattern, small circle, yeah, like this. So this is a card header. Outside of the card header, you need to call the card body, and I'm gonna add h2, like the city name Canada. Outside of this one, I need to call the card footer. So I'm gonna use pattern CMO, just like so, and let me check it. Yeah, image, circuit, text, and also button. So I need to just a minute, get that, copy and paste second time. The second time I'm going to change the text will be Australia, and also I need to change the images Australia, and yeah, so we're gonna save it, and Australia. Yeah, the next and final one is get it, and I'm gonna use Canada, sorry, United Kingdom. So just change that, United. Illustration United Kingdom. So I'm going to save the file and look at that. 3 circles, 3 images, 3 contents. So let me open this one file, CSS file. So we're going to work on it. So this will be city cards. I'm gonna leave this one because I will manage it by adding the shapes behind the image. So I'm gonna call the city, and let's go cards, city, cards wrapper, by using display property flex, justify content center, align item center, justify content. I'm going to use space between. I'm going to use cap to rem, text align will be center. So I'm going to save the file, and yeah, perfect. Then I need to call the city cards. Inside that card home page not card need a image, so I'm gonna use display block. Reason for using display block, I will use the margin, so I'm gonna use top and bottom 0, left and right 2 rem to make a space, right? Okay, and then I'm gonna select the card, city cards, card header, margin top and down 2 rem, left and right 0. So the next one is I need to select the city cards dot circle image. Circle image. I'm going to use position is absolute, and also use position relative inside the card header, right? And then I'm going to move it by using top properties 0 and left 0 as well. So I'm going to save the file and look at that. I think something is out of this one, but yeah, I will work on it. And then I'm going to call this card city cards dot card shape. I have used the card shapes. I think I need to add the card shape. This will be, I'll change it as a section, and this will be tail. No. So inside this one means inside the container I will use the card shape, and I'm gonna get the image. So see assets share bg sorry desktop bg pattern. I'm gonna use live. So I'm gonna save the file, and yeah, so we need to manage it by using CSS, right? So the card shape I need to use position is absolute. Once you use position absolute, then you need to target your parent and use position will be relative. Once you add it, then you can use top 35% to remove, and wide it should be displayed 10%. And also I'm going to use the index property -1 to move it 1 step back. Look at that. Yeah, good. And then I'm going to say call the city cards button. So let me write some properties, outline, border radius, primary, I'm gonna save the file. Look at that. Also I'm gonna add the last cursor pointer, right? And also I'll select the card body, city cards, card body, to use the same thing. And first I'm going to check it to make a space, but I'll leave this one. on this time. I just check it. Both images are perfect, but I don't know why. Let me change it. This image out of this circle. Okay, so I don't know. Let me change the 5 RAM. Okay. Okay, I will fix it on this time. I'm gonna leave it. And this is our home page. This is our second one home page. Okay, okay guys, and this is our third one home page. Right? Yeah, so that's perfect. So the next and final one is, I think I need to work on the another section. So we're gonna work on the next section. In the next section we're gonna use similar things like content and image, but I will change the direction. This will be appear in the left side and the image will appear in the right side. So after this one section we're gonna work on it. So I need to move on the company, and after the company I will use the real. I just use real. And where's my company? There. Okay, I will create a folder. Real. I use real.jsx. I see. And remove it, import it, and the content should be up here. Yeah. So I need to remove the other stuff, and I'm gonna leave this one file because inside there I have a content. So I need to find out the talent, and the talent I'm gonna get not all of the things, just get the container, copy, and I'm gonna paste on there. Right, so in this one section I'm gonna display the content, and this one section I'm gonna display the text. Right, so this image will be about desktop, image, real div, and the content should be, I'm gonna get on there. What class talent? I'm gonna get the real deal. Okay. Dill, and the content. I will change the content. I will use similar content on there. Just change the title. So I'm gonna save the file, and look at that. Okay. So I don't know what happened on this one file. Okay, I'll change also classes. This will be right side and this will be left side. So I'm gonna save the file. Yeah, it's perfect. These stylings are coming from my this one file. In a minute, talent wrapper and the talent.css file. The styling is coming from this one file, right? And yeah, it's perfect. So guys, let's move on the location page. So inside the location page we need to display the footer and also other content which are help us to display our locations and also address. So I need to move on the code editor, and then I'm going to select my location page. Inside that I need to add the footer, and I'm going to remove it and open it. It doesn't work. Okay, I'm going to get that. footer component, footer, so, and yeah, the footer is up here. So we need to display the locations like maps and content and so on and so forth. So inside that, I'm going to create a location cards. I will create this one component. So I will create a file folder, locations. Inside that, I'm going to create a file, location cards.jsx rfce, and also I need to create another file like location.css. I need to import this one file like there, import location.css. So I'm going to save this one file, but I need to include the cards as well, like this. So, and yeah, that's appear inside the location page. So I need to move on this one page. Inside that, I need to design it. So the first thing, I'm going to assign the class container. Inside that, I'm going to use, I will display the different type of divs to display the different type of countries details like Canada, Australia, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to use Canada wrapper. Inside that, I'm going to use Canada content. I'm going to use h2, and I'll get the content one by one from there. So I'm going to get it. So that is Canada, and after that I will use address, add p span. I'm gonna paste this one content inside the span tag, and outside the span tag I will get this one, paste on there. Also I'm gonna create another paragraph tag, and I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna paste on there, right? So this is the address. This will be okay. Address. Outside of the address, I'll use contact p contact, and I'm gonna use contact. Get that content from there will be like this. I'm gonna paste on there, p, get the content like this, and paste on there, right? And this is the content Canada. Outside of that, I will use the country shop. Not this one, but I will display the Canada map first. And I'm gonna get the map from Google Map. So inside that, I'm gonna get the map address. So I'm gonna use like this one address. Get it, and I'm gonna paste on there. I'll just get that, and where are the options? Just a minute, I'm gonna find out the options. Okay, I'll get that using share, embed, copy the code, and I'm gonna paste on there. So I'm gonna save the file. I don't need this one. allow full screen. Okay, I also don't need this one, this one, this one as well. The last thing I'm gonna add it is shape. So this is contact, and this do outside of this one. I will display the country shape and get the image. So see assets, share, desktop, bg pattern, 2 seconds. I'm gonna save the file and look at it. The shape, map, and our content is appear. So let's move on the CSS to design that. So the first thing, you need to divide the column by using a display property, or you can use the display grid property. So I'm gonna use wrapper and display flags. Justify gonna space between line item center, and then I'm gonna select the Canada wrapper, not this, Canada content. So in the Canada content, I'll use background color 231 10129 107 0.2 is opacity. Height should be 50 VH with 70%. Border radius I will use 5 pixel. Padding I will use all side 2 rand, and also I will use the display flags. Flags direction will be column. Justify on center, margin 3M and 0. First we need to save the file and look at that. I will work it on later. This time I need to use the Canada content. Have H2. I'm going to use font size will be 3M. Color will be primary color, and text should be center. And let's move on the frame. So I'm going to select the Canada, iframe. I'll use the border radius 5 pixel, width 400 pixel, height 450 pixel, and border is 0. So I'm going to save the file. Look at that. Why it doesn't work? Canada content like this one. Just a minute. Canada content. Okay, I need to remove this one. Yeah, that's work, but I need to move it outside of there. Okay, I will fix it in a minute. Okay. So I need to use position is relative by adding the shape. But before using shape, I also, I will add the shape first one, then I will work it on another things. So position will be absolute, so I'm going to set the file. Look at that, the shape is appeared behind the content, and I will move it top 30%, right should be 40%, then the next negative one. Okay, let's work on these content. So these content after the shape, I mean Canada content, I need to select the address. I need to use display flags. Justify on the space inlay. I'm going to use margin top and bottom 0, left and right 0, top and bottom 2, left and right 0. Then I need to select the Canada content dot address span tag. So in the span tag I'm going to use font width border. Canada content dot address p. I'm going to use display flex direction will be column, and also I need to use font size 1.1 there. That's it. So, and look at that. So we're going to use same thing to design the another pages or another sections by using this one tactics. So in a minute. So I'm going to use same thing to do the another sections. So this will be Canada repo. So I'm going to get it and I'm going to write the command and paste on there, and we just change the classes AUS, and that is AUS. Right, and I'm going to use the Canada to layer. Okay, so first I'm going to set that, and let's look at that. Okay, let's change the Canada map to S map, and country shape I'm going to leave that. Yeah. So I'm going to divide this one. So I'm going to get the Google map and I'm going to paste on there. Right, so let's move on there, and one by one I'm going to copy the Australia wrapper and I'm going to use comma like this. So it should be display Australia wrapper, Australia content, and one by one I'm going to do the get Australia content to 2, and that will be Australia, not Australia, snap iframe, and this will be Australia content. That address, and same thing I'm gonna do on there. Display content dot address dot span, not dot, just span tag, and use content dot address p. So save the file, and yeah, it's perfect. But why it doesn't appear on the right side? Canada content. Just a minute, I want to check that. This should be displaying the right side. This should be displaying the so the first one, Australia content, get that, and I'm going to paste there. So this will be Australia. There. Look at that. Great. And I will use another things to divide that. Australia content. Outside of this one, I'm gonna get it and paste on there. Yeah, perfect. So it's looking so pretty. So the next one is I need to use same thing to display the United Kingdom details. So I will leave everything as a default, but you can change the content like this one. You can do that. So in the Australia, in the Canada, sorry. I need to get that, and I'm gonna paste. Look at this one. You can paste it, and I'm gonna use same thing. Just change the content like a United Kingdom. First, I'm gonna save that, and then I'm gonna change the content. Look at that. Right, so yeah, it's perfect, but I need to change the content. Like this will be UK wrapper and UK, and I'm gonna leave the other things. So I need to move on there, so I need to call it .UK wrapper. This will be UK content. Reason for assigning the different classes inside my this one page, because I will assign the different styling on the small screen sizes, like tablet size or mobile size. So we can easily manage it by using specific classes. Right, so yeah, we're gonna work on that. Okay, just a minute. UK content, I got it. H2 and that address. Address is plenty, so I'm gonna save the file. Okay, I need to add a few things. UK content and that address P. So save the file. Okay, I don't know why this. Okay, it's mistake. So I'm gonna remove it. Okay, looking so pretty. So this is a call location page, our location section. So we're gonna work on the last one page, will be contact page. So let's work on the last one page. So I need to move on there, and I'm gonna close other things, just open the contact page, and I need to include the footer. It not working, so import footer from components, footer. So the footer should be displayed, yeah. Then I need to add the contact form, right? So let's create a contact form, and I will create a component. Inside that will be contact. Inside the contact, I will create a component contact form .jsx, and also I will create a file contact.css. Inside the contact form, I need to use default page contact form, and I need to include it inside there. It should be displayed on this one page. Yeah, great. So let's see how we can design it. The first thing I'm gonna assign the class will be container. and inside that I'm going to use contact wrapper contact us, and I'm going to get the content from my content.md file like this one. So I'm going to get it and I'm going to paste on it. Right, so I need to get it and I'm going to create a file, create a div. Just a minute, I need to undo that. Cut it, I will create a txt class, paste it. Outside of the txt, I will create a form div form. The first thing I'm going to assign the input, but before assigning it I'm going to control it on input control div. Input type text placeholder name, right? So I need to get it second and third, 4, 5. First one is name, the next one is email address, and the type will be email, and that will be form, that will be your message, and that's it. Okay, and also I need to add the button. Submit. Right, so name, email, phone, and address. So I'm going to set the file and look at that. So leave it and move on the CSS, and also I'm going to add the image. I'll use first one I need to import CSS file. The next one I'm gonna get the import hero shape from. This is another way you can use any method as you want. So src assets and homepage, desktop, bg pattern, hero, home, like this. I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna create a shape where I will create it after this one. Contact shape, match, and the hero shape. So I need to save the file and look at it. The shape is appeared, and yeah, everything is great. So we need to design it using CSS. So the first thing I need to do is contact wrapper. By the way, I am using simple and easiest method to design the website, but you can split the code by creating a different type of components. You can split the code, you can do that. I just show you how you can use React to design the website, but you can reduce the code to create a different type of component, and you need to import it and display it where you want to display the content. And I've used many repetitions inside this one code, but you can manage it, right? So let's do that. So I'm going to use display flags, justify a space between, align item center, and height should be 50 VH. I'm going to use background color will be well, primary color, border radius I will use 5 pixels, and I'm going to use margin bottom 4M is best. Also I will use the overflow is hidden because I don't need to display the score bar when I move the circle like this. And the next one is that I'm going to use position as a relative. Reason for using position relative, I need to use contact shape to assign the position is absolute. So I'm going to save the file and look at that, right? So we're going to work on the sections like txt and form to design it. So let's do that. select the txt, so I'm gonna assign the width 50% and I'm gonna use padding left for then txt h2. I'm gonna use font size should be 2.5 gram, color will be white, margin bottom should be 1 gram, and also I need to select the txt paragraph, color should be white, line height 1.5, and we need to set that, and look at that. Right, so let's see the form, but the content should be okay. I'll manage it. Select the font tag. In the font tag I'm gonna assign the width 50%, padding 0 and 2 gram. Select the font tag. Inside the input field, width should be 100%, outline none, border also none, and background will be transparent, and border bottom 1 pixel, solid white, and color should be font family inherit, and padding font size should 1 to 2 gram, margin bottom 1 gram, and that's it. So I'm gonna set the file and okay, I think I need to check the code. Let's see, contact report, space between, contact report, space between. I'm gonna leave this one. This is the first one section. This is the next one section. Why this doesn't work? I don't know. Display flags, justify count in space between. Line item center. Session will be related. Let me check that. H2. Just a minute, I need to check it one more time. Contact display flags. Just a minute. I need to divide this one by using farm class. Yeah, it's perfect. So this is a, by the way, div class with the name of farm. So I need to divide the section with 50% on this one, 50% on this one, and it should be display the right side as well, but I need to move on down. So let me check that. Just a minute. Display flag, justify content center, align item. Here's a mistake, guys. I need to use align item. Align items center. Look at that. So the next one is I need to remove this one is styling, placeholder styling, right? So I need to get it, placeholder. I'm gonna use color will be light, and also I need to select the button tag. The button is, this will be from, also from div. Okay, I'm going to use display block, margin left, auto, margin top 2 ram, outline none, just a minute. Border should be none, and background color I will use background color white. Color should be black. Padding top and bottom 0.8 and left and right 2. Font family inherit, and font size I will use 1. Border radius I will use 5 pixels. So I'm gonna save the file and look at that, guys. Okay. So the next thing I'm gonna add it is a countries. So I just call the component on there will be cities. It doesn't move, so I'm gonna get it cities from component and company cities. The cities should be up here. Yeah, correct. So this is our complete responsive, not right now the responsive, but we will manage it as a responsiveness. Okay, I also hit 5 pixel. Cursor should be pointer. Okay, so we will work on the responsiveness to make a complete website as a responsiveness, right? So let's work on the responsiveness. So I'm going to open the inspect element section, and inside that I'm going to select the 1024 pixel. In a minute, this is my browser issue, so I'm going to close it and I'm going to stop that. I'm going to execute the command to restart my web page, and let me open the inspect element. Right, great. So here's the 1024 pixels. So step number 1, we need to create another file. So let's do this. So I'm going to create a file inside the source folder. The file name is tab.css. You can make another separate files on each component to make it as a responsiveness. You can do that. I'm going to use only one file to make it as a responsive. I will also create another file to make a mobile device responsiveness. Right now I'm going to use tablet to manage that. The next thing, you need to open the main.js ax file and import this one file, tablet.css. Let me check the file. So I'm going to use media max width 1024 pixel, and I'm going to select it body, and I'm going to use background color will be right. Just check that. I get. The next thing you need to do, I'm gonna remove it, and you need to open the file. Where is your app.css file? So you need to select the container. Inside the container, you need to add the property padding top and bottom, so left and right to them to make a space. Save and have a space right and left side. The next thing, I'm gonna decrease the width of this images. So I'm gonna select the where it is pages in a minute, home page, and that is showcase. Inside the showcase, in a minute, I need to remove this one file, and okay. So where is the not the showcase, but I need to select the skills. So inside the skills have this one kit wrapper images, so I need to select that, and I'm gonna open it inside this one. We need to decrease the width 670 to 465. Okay, everything is great, and yeah, it's looking so nice. Just change one thing inside this one page. Right, the next thing, I'm gonna select the company, and inside the company everything is perfect. Let me check the location. In the location I need to decrease the height of the map, so let me open the, okay, I'm gonna leave this one. Let me open the location, cards and locations. So I'm gonna select the iframes and I'm gonna add it. In the iframes I need to decrease the height and width as well, 300 to 410. And also I'm gonna make a gap. So in a minute I need to location, so I need to also select that. I also mention the gap to all side. So I'm gonna save the file, and yeah, it's perfect. Great. 2 RAM is too large, so I'm gonna add the 1 RAM. Yeah, it's perfect. Let me check the contact page. In the contact page everything is perfect. Right, so let me select the 768 pixel. It is very important part to make it as a responsiveness, right? And also I'm going to check this one in a minute. Okay, this is my browser issue, guys. I'm gonna close it. Okay, inspect element, 768 pixel. So let me close that, close it. So I'm gonna select the media max width, 768 pixel. So I need to divide the row to columns on this one, this section. So first I need to save that file and select the home page and select the showcase. First one is showcase CSS file. So here's the showcase wrapper, so I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna open the tablet file. Also I'm gonna add the comment home page. So we need to use flux direction will be column, right? And yeah, it is up here in the bottom. Don't worry, Move will manage it. Then I need to select the showcase content. Showcase content like this one. So inside that I have a size of the 60%, but I need to increase the size to 100%. And let me, okay, top and bottom 0, left and right, I'm gonna decrease it 1. The text should be displayed in the center, and I'm gonna add the margin top to. Let me check the 80 VH to, I'm gonna increase it to 90 VH of the height of the showcase section. Right, it is up here perfect. And also I'm gonna hide this one section by using overflow Y inside the showcase. I'm gonna use hidden, means hide that, only display the particular height of the this one section. Let me work on this one, get wrapper. So where it is my showcase, I'm gonna delete it. And so skills, I'm gonna open the skill file, and that is the skill that this one, so I'm gonna open it. Category, the flex should be flex direction will be column. Okay, yeah, I will manage it. Okay, everything is great on there, but I think I need to increase the width. Okay, before working on it, I'm gonna work on this one section, get wrapper. So inside the kit repo I have a web image, app image, and graphics image. So we're gonna select that and we're gonna change the images on the different screen size. So first one is web image. I'm gonna select the image, content, URL, the assets, home, tablet, and the image web design. So I'm gonna save the file. Look at that. And also I'm gonna get it second and third time. The second one is I'm gonna get the second one. This will be app image. So this will be app image, and I'm gonna change it app image. The next one is graph image. So this will be graph image. So I'm gonna save the file and look at that, but I need to increase the weight. So I'm gonna select this one and I'm gonna use weight will be 100%. Save the file. Look at that, right? And yeah, so yeah, it's perfect. So let's divide this one section, that is our cards. So where it is, I'm gonna remove the skills, select the cards. Inside the cards have a cards.css file. I'm gonna get that and I'm gonna paste on the cards. Flex direction will be column. So and look at that, right? And also I'm going to use another things like a text align style. I don't like this one. I need to display this one in a minute. I'm going to use flex. Just a minute, I will manage it. So the next one is display top and bottom auto, left and right 0. Also I need to get circle image. It should be displayed left will be 0 and top will be 5% is best. Okay. And where is my card home page? So in a minute I'm going to select the card home page like this one, and I'm going to use display flex and justify on the space between, and also I'm going to use alignment center. Look at that, guys. Perfect. And also we need to work on the footer header like this one. So let me close this one, and footer, I need to open the footer.css. So the footer header, I need to get that, and I'm gonna paste on there. We need to change few things. Flex direction column, justify icon in space invalid, and text align should be centered. Save the file. Okay, perfect. This is my browser issue, guys. I'm facing lags inside my browser, right? And I will fix this one shape on in a minute. I just fix it. The next one is I need to decrease the width of the footer like this one. So I'm gonna select the footer header. Inside that I have a paragraph, so I'm gonna use width will be 100%. Perfect. So let me select this one, this sections. So I need to select the, but I think this is perfect. Designer and designer. Okay. So let me check out the company page. So we're gonna work on the company page. So let me open the code editor and I'm gonna write the comment is company page. So let me open the file that is company like this one. So inside the company I need to fix the showcase. So I need to open the showcase file and also remove this one file and footer as well. So in the showcase I need to get that this one about the sections, and I'm gonna pin it inside there. The first thing is I'm gonna divide the columns. So I'm gonna use flex direction will be column. So save the file and yeah, but I will display this one image in the top and content should be appear in the bottom. So I'm gonna use column labels. And also I'm going to use height should be 80 VH, align item, standard, justify content I will use style, and also I'm going to use cape for so I'm going to save the file and look at that. I can't see the, in a minute I need to check that. 90 VH. Okay, 90 VH is best. Okay, I will change this one image in a minute. So showcase wrapper, right side, have an image. So I'm gonna get the content URL, assets, about, tablet size, and images here, and I'm going to use margin 0, padding 0. If the margin and padding doesn't, not interested on there, just leave it. Save the file and yeah, it's perfect, but I need to decrease the height is be 80 VH. Yeah, perfect. So let me work on this one. This is also talent. So select the talent, remove the company and open the talent.css file, copy the talent.css properties like this one. So just use flex direction will be column, height should be 80 VH, align it in center, and justify content I will use this style, and I'm going to use cape to run. Save the file. Look at that. Don't worry, we will change the image also. So I'm gonna get that. The image, look at it inside the left side image. So I'm gonna use content URL, assets, about, tablet. The image should be talent. Save the file. Look at that, guys. So we need to divide this one to row wise to column wise. Let me open the cards like cities. So in the cities like this one, so I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna pass down there. Just use flex. Section will be column and justify on this space evenly. So I'm gonna save the file and look at that. Yeah, here is some not have a much more issue on there. Then I'm gonna select the cloud homepage, city cards homepage. So I'm gonna use display flex, and flex direction will be column. Also I need to select the card shape like this one. So I'm going to use city cards card shape. I'm going to use display now. I don't need to display it anymore in the small screen size. So both images are the same like this one, so I need to fix it. So the talent wrapper, talent wrapper, where it is here. So talent wrapper right side, in a minute. Real, so I'm gonna open it, and I need to remove this one to use real wrapper. But just a minute. I'm gonna change the class, and I will manage it in the large screen size, then I will work on it. So just get it, and what I need to do on there, I just get it and open the talent.css file, and I'm gonna save the file. It's looking so pretty. And also I will add the same thing on this one file, mg, and that is also talent real h2. Okay, I need to use comma, and also I'm going to use talent real right side, and our content should be similar like this one, but I'm able to change this one image as well on the small screen size. So let me open the inspect, and this is another image, and also I need to work on this one. So in the showcase, where is my tablet file? Here. So the first thing is you need to select that talent real like this one, and use flex direction will be column reverse. Then select that, and left side have an image, so image should be content URL. The image is coming from assets, about, tablet, and reality. So I'm going to set the file, and look at that, guys. So I think everything is perfect on the company, and let me open the location. Let's work on this one location page. So I'm gonna close these files, just leave tablet, and open the where is the location, this one page, and cards. Open the CSS file, and on there you need to select this one, and I'm gonna use there will be location. So the content should be displayed in the flex direction will be column without Australia wrapper because I will change the direction of this one page. So I need to select this one, Australia wrapper. First I'm gonna cut that and I'm gonna show you in the, yeah, it's up here, right? And I will work on it in a minute. I will select the Australia wrapper and I will use, this will be column reverse and this will be flex direction will be column. And I'm going to select the content like this one, have a width 80%, 70%, but I need to increase the width of this. So I just use width 100%. Copy, just cut it and paste on there. Also I need to select the iframe. First one is Canada map and iframe, and also I need to get .aus map iframe. I will use width 92 VW vertical width. Look at that, guys. Everything is great on there. So the country shapes out of the boxes right now, so we need to fix it. So I will hide it. Country shape and AUS display none. Set file. Okay, the shapes are in a minute. I'm gonna find out the shape, country shape. Like that. Display none. I can't see anymore the circle behind the particular box. Okay, everything is perfect. So let me open the web design page. We just design one page, then my whole style will be applied in other pages like app design, graphics design. So we need to just redesign this one in the small screen size, right? And also we gonna check it on there. It is perfect on this one position. Yeah. So I'm gonna select the 768 pixels. So we need to work on it, but before working on it, I need to work on the contact page. This is the style also coming from another component, so we need to work on the contact page as well. Then we will move on another page. So let me use contact, and I'm gonna get the contact in a minute. Where is contact page? Like this one. So the contact form, and I need to move on top. You need to select it and just use on there. Change the position will be flex direction will be column, and justify on space only. Gap should be 1 rem, and also I'm going to use height 90 ph. Save the file. Look at that. Let me copy another things like txt, and I'm going to use left padding 2 rem, text 100%, and then form should be 100%, and I'm gonna remove the padding. Just same thing. Yeah, it's perfect. heading, I'm gonna use top and bottom 0, left and right to right. Let me check it. Yes, perfect. So it is a fully responsive on the 768 pixel. So let me open the web design page. So we're gonna work on just one page, then my whole pages will be fine on different devices like 768 pixels. So let me get it. So I'm going to remove this one file, this one, and other files as well. So we need to design, the first one is web design, like this one. So I need to open the showcase. So in the showcase, web design showcase, so I'm going to get the kit showcase, web design, and inside this one page showcase paragraphs. Okay, here a paragraph. I'm going to indicate the width will be 70%. Okay, perfect. The next thing, I'm going to get the card repo. Card. Just a minute. Remove this on this one. Let me open the cards. Like this one. So I use the grid, so on there I just need to use one. Repeat when I found. Remove other stuff, don't need that. Save the file. Look at that. Okay, don't worry, we will manage it. Okay, the display cards in a minute. So the next one is I need to select the cards, this one. So I'm going to use display flags, justify content center, align item center. Also I need to select the card body. Where is card body? Here. And I'm going to use display flags. Flags direction should be column and justify content center. So I'm going to save the file and look at that, the projects. When you will open another files, like I'm gonna open the app design, everything is the same on there. So this is a CSS. I have only used one style on each section, just change the IDs, right? So let me this is the app design, web design. I'm gonna open the graphics design. So as you can see, okay, so the final one is a mobile device, right? So in the mobile device we need to display the menus. So I'm gonna select the 424 pixel, 425 pixel. So in a minute I will work on it. So let's work on it. So I need to close the files, and in a minute all the files are, and yeah, this is also. I will create another file. I'm gonna paste it and just change it as a mobile.css, and also I need to import it inside the main.css. Right, so in the mobile device I need to select the width for 25 pixel. Remove all other things, and I just check it. Our background color will be red, so it should be displayed the red. Yeah. So the first thing is I have in a minute I will show you Google Fonts. I mean font away some icon. So I will use the font away some icon to display the bars. So I need to open the Navbar. Navbar. First I need to save this one file and this one as well. Outside of the URL tag I need to make a div. The div I'm going to use btn, and I take class name fsfa bars. So I'm going to save the file, and the bars is up here, right? And we need to select the btn. I'm going to use font size should be 1.1 cursor will be pointer. Save the file and pretty. In the largest screen size I need to display none, right? But when it will hit the 425 pixel, then I need to display block. btn display block. So save the file, and I'm able to see the menus are up here, bars is up here, right? The next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use the container, and I'm gonna assign the padding 0 and 1 name to decrease the width, space left and right side. The next thing I need to select the Navbar URL tag. Also I'm going to assign the header as well on there. It is very important because I also mentioned the Navbar in the bottom, so also I need to assign the header as well. First I need to save the file and let me check it. Yeah. So first I need to open the largest screen size and let me check it. Everything is perfect, yeah. And let me open the 424 pixel. Okay. So I need to select the header nav. I'm gonna use display flex. Flex direction should be column. Position should be position fixed, and width should be 440 pixel. Height 30 VH. It will move top 80 pixel, and I'm gonna use white. Default is 0, but I will manage it. Background color I will use dark gray. Padding I'm gonna assign it to round 0, and also I'm gonna use that index property 10. Look at that. The next thing I'm gonna add it, when the class UL.display will be applied, then I'm going to use right should be 0. The default I will hide that by using 120% negative, so it should be hide. But when you will assign this one class inside the Navbar, you will tag class name display, the Navbar should be appear right now, as you can see. So let me add few things inside there. Is links, and I'm gonna add it display block, margin 10 pixel, and 0. Color should be white. So save the file. Look at that, right? So the default I will hide it where it is here. I will work it on later. So this is our Navbar, right? And yeah, everything is I don't know, let me work on the showcase. So remove it, and I'm gonna open the home page, showcase. So showcase. So I need to decrease the headings 1.5 RAM. Remove it, and okay, perfect. And also paragraph as well. Height will be 2 RAM, top and bottom 1 RAM, and font size should be 1 RAM. So yeah, it's perfect. Yeah. So the next one is button tag as well. I will, yeah, copy, paste the button, top and bottom 5, left and right 1.5. Font size I'm going to decrease it to 0.75 RAM. Cursor pointer, and yeah, everything is same, just leave other things. Okay, yeah, let me change these images. So the images is scales. Let me open the file tablet in a minute. I will get all of the images like where here. So I get all of the images, paste on there, and we need to change it as a mobile. This will be mobile, this will be also mobile. Save file, and look at that, right? The next thing I'm gonna add it, tablet with, I need to get it, and I'm gonna use 95 VW. So save the file. Okay, great. Let me check the cards like this. So I'm gonna use text align, should be center, and card where is the card homepage, and yeah, I'll get it, and I'm gonna use flex direction will be column, justify on center, align in center. Okay, cool. Let's, okay, also I'm gonna use the padding. A minute, I'll get the skills. Also I need to cards, that card header, comma, cards, card body, cards. I'm gonna decrease the padding, I mean margin. Cards, cards footer. I'm gonna use margin 0.5 and 0. So save the file, decrease the margin. Great. Let me get the footer. So one page. I'm gonna create the footer. Footer.css. So get it. I'm going to give the height. Should be 2 rem. Right. And what is the next thing? Footer.css. Where is the footer rep? In a minute. Okay, I need to select this one because inside I had a dark gray, so I will use height should be 80 VH. Perfect, because I will divide that. Now I can't see the menus. I'm able to see only logo has been appeared. I will work on it in a minute. So the footer bottom, footer nav, and yeah, okay. So close this. Okay. Footer nav. I need to use flex direction. Should be column. I can't see the directions. Footer name, that logo, ng, margin 0, and auto, display block, and also I need to select the footer name. UL, I'm going to use flex direction will be column. I think it should be applied on there. The logo is up here, but I can't see the menus right now. I don't know where is menus. Let me check the footer name and footer names. Footer name display flex is work on specific. The logo is up here, but I don't know why I can't see the. Okay, in a minute I will manage another content like this one, then I think it should be displayed. So I need to go on there and select the footer text wrapper. So I'm going to use it as a flex direction column, and gap should be 2 rem. Text align should be center. So I'm going to save the file. Yeah, it's perfect. Guys, I think something is wrong on the Navbar. Okay, in a minute. Also, I need to select the what? Let me check this one file. Footer. Just a minute. I'm gonna check the footer. No. Yeah, here's the problem, guys. I need to cut it and paste it outside of this one. So links are up here but have issues, and yeah, I'm gonna check out. Yeah, here's the issues, so don't worry, we will fix it by using CSS. Where is the footer nav, text decoration, none, save the file. Yeah, and I will check the Navbar CSS file, and I'm gonna get this one content, and I'm gonna paste on. Where is the LiQWYD? Get it. Paste on there. just change class like this one too. Yeah, great. And also I need to fix the okay, text transformer uppercase. I need to this is a footer.css text transform uppercase. Yeah, perfect. So let's see in the small screen size. Here it's perfect, but I need to make a space between our logo and our menus. So let me open the CSS file, and I need to get the URL. I need to make a space, top and bottom of name, left and right 0 to make a space. Yeah, and also I'm gonna use left and right out to display everything in the center. Yeah, it's perfect. So guys, I think this page is perfect, but also I need to make a space between our this one section and our footer section. So let me get the footer. Where is the footer? Just a minute, I will remove the footer ID. Should be footer like this one. So top and bottom 4M. Yeah, it's perfect. 4M is best. Not this one, but I will use 2M in a minute. I will use margin top 4M to make a space, and yeah, it's perfect. And also I'm gonna add the space in the logo, but I think I will leave it. Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, perfect. So let me open another pages. So when I click on this one, so I need to fix these cards. Remove this one, all the things. Just open the web design. Which file I used? Web design, yeah. So I just need to open the cards. Inside the cards have a cards. So we just need to get that. And I'm going to use app, web, graphics. So I just use display property flex, and flex direction should be column. The next thing I'm going to select the card, and flex direction should be column. Also card body, I'm going to use flex. Flex direction should be column, and just a second should be center. So I'm going to save the file. Look at that, guys. This style will apply all of the other pages like web design and graphic design as well. So let me check it. As you can see, this is a app design. Let me open the graphics design right now. Here's graphics design, right? So let me open the another page like component page. So like this one. So I need to fix it in the small screen size. So let me open this one. I need to remove this one, company, and showcase. In the showcase I have a CSS file. So I need to get it. Now yes, about our company. So I need to add it, and I'm gonna increase the height. Should be 80 inch. Save the file, and it's perfect. But I will manage it in a minute. I will change the image, and you will able to see everything is great on there. And then I'm going to select this one, left side padding 1 there. It should be 100%. Yeah, perfect. Okay, this is a talent wrapper, right? So where is the talent wrapper? CSS file. I need to get only one talent wrapper, and the talent wrapper I need to assign the height should be 100 VH. Talent wrapper H2, talent wrapper right side H2, font size I will use 2.5. Also I'm going to select the talent wrapper left side IMG. I'm going to change the image content URL, assets, about, mobile, and image world class talent. Also I'm going to change the image, this left side, talent wrapper real. So first I'm going to remove this one, so I will work it on. Yeah, perfect. Also we need to work on it to remove this one file. Remove the image and display another image. So the image is coming from talent company real and real. Okay, where is the talent CSS file? So I need to get like this one, and I'm going to use content. This should be left side, content URL assets. Inside they said about mobile image real detail. So I'm going to save the file, and look at that, guys. So this is our company page. So let me open the location page. And the location page have everything is perfect. I don't need to change here. There's a few things we need to work on it. And let me check the contact page. Okay, contact page is also based on this one, but I need to work on the text. Okay, so let me check it now inside the location. So I'm gonna close this, close all other things, save the file, and I'm gonna check out the tabler.css file, and I'm gonna find out the location. The location doesn't exist on there. So let me open the where is the location? Location CSS file, and let me check. This is the address section. Yeah, so I'm gonna get in, and I'm gonna try to make it beautiful. So let me try to use flux direction should be column, and text align should be center. Yeah, it's perfect, but also I need to get this one span tag. Span tag and use one. Yeah, it's perfect. Great. And last thing, I'm gonna decrease the size of the h2 and the small screen size. So let me get that. Where's here? Copy, just paste it. I'm gonna use 2.5. Yeah, great. So our website is almost ready. The last thing I need to work on the button tag, means I need to click on the button to display the add class, display class, and hide that. So let me show you how you can do this. So first thing, I'm gonna open the main page, and you need to open the navbar. In a minute I will close all of the things. Pages, not pages, but just open the navbar, like this one. So in the navbar you need to create a state, right? Const is open and your set is open. Use a state. Import the state. Okay, the state is already mentioned on there. Default, you need to assign the false, right? When I click on the button like this one, so I need to add the when on click, and I'm going to call the function display menu. I'll create the function like there, function, and inside that I just use set is open, not is open. Means the default is a default, but when I click on the icon, then it should be display. When I one more time click on it to hide it. But last thing I'm gonna add it is a conditional rendering. So I need to select the URL tag because I need to hide and display the menus. So I need to use class name, curly bracket, is open. If this will be true, then assign the class display. Otherwise you need to assign the class is nothing. So let me check it. As you can see, but also I need to add the transitions. Where is the mobile, like there. So I need to move on top. So the display and transition 0.3 SIN. First I'm going to save the file. Let me, as you can see, but I will increase the width. Okay, SIN, just a minute. So 0.7 spaced, and I'm going to close that out. So let me check it. I think I need to do (120%). Just a minute. 120 is best, but I need to decrease the width. 420. Yeah, it's perfect. So you can click on it to move on any other pages or any other sections. So guys, I hope you are understood as well all about how you can create a website using React.js. Inside the website I have explained you everything as you want, but inside the website have some issues like reusability. So I just show you how you can manage the content so you can make it as a separate as you want. Means inside this one section have a multiple same thing, like this one image, this one image, this content, this content. So you need to try to make a component and you need to reuse it inside your website, and you can do the many things inside this one website. I just tell you how you can use React.JS and also CSS to create a complete website. So thank you very much. Have a nice day.